salamat Sir Gary for accommodating our media on this afternoon. So we have press from Philippine Times. I think kinover niyo naman halos lahat ng tour so far. So Shelo Franklin from Philippine Times.
Good evening, everyone, and Gary, welcome to Perth. It's our pleasure to have you here back after 10 long years. So my name is Shelo Franklin, and I'm representing the Philippine Times. It's a nationwide Australian newspaper. Okay, so my first question, very simple lang ito. You don't have to worry. Kahit hindi ka nag-review, okay lang. Who were your idols then and now, and why?
Wow. Wait, can I get your first name again?
Shelo.
Shelo. Hi, Shelo. Okay, my idols then and now. In the beginning, there were two that stood out, and that was they both go with the initials of MJ. MJ and AJ. One is Michael Jackson, and the other is Al Jarreau. Michael Jackson because of the way he would perform on stage. And not just because of what he showed on stage, but what he poured in to every performance. Whether he was with his brothers as part of Jackson 5, and when he became a soloist, you could see that he was of a different caliber and a different level of excellence. So that's why he inspired me. Al Jarreau is actually one person who I always say to people that he didn't move with his body, but he did things with his voice that really had an impact on me. In fact, I may be doing one of Al Jarreau's songs in the concert, just to make people know how it all started for me in the industry.
That would be nice. One thing I remember that he sang is After All. Is that right?
Yes.
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 And my second question is, it's getting easier actually. What are your hobbies that might not be musically related to music? And are there anything that not many people know about?
I don't know. I don't really do much because I have to be very careful with what I do with my body. I can't just eat anything because of my condition, being a type 1 diabetic. But I do love to go mountain biking. And I'm just so fortunate that I live in Antipolo. So there are hills that are not too far away from me. And mountain biking is all dirt road. The more mud, the better. I love doing that. I love playing golf again. I stopped playing for 22 years until Ogie Alcacid invited me to play with Martin Rivera and him. And I realized I have been missing out on so much. So yeah, I bike, I play golf, I work out every other day. This morning I did, and that's all part of, it's not really a hobby, but it's a duty. I've been given so much responsibility, and I've been blessed incredibly, so I need to take care of this body in order to continue what I've been called to do. When I get back home, however, I'm thinking of going back into another sport that I used to play even when I was younger. That's bowling. Yeah, 10 pin, bowling. My aunt, my tita Norma Martin, used to be part of the Philippine team together with Bong Ku from way back, and I fell in love with just the timing and the rhythm that they would have and the sound of the ball hitting the pins, and I got into that also. I do plan to get back into that again.
You should try golf here in Perth.
I am going to.
Oh, good.
I'm playing the day after my concert. I'm making sure that I'm not playing too early, so I'm not too drained. But I am playing. I actually played golf in Wellington. I'm playing in Perth, and I'm playing in Melbourne, and I'm playing in Sydney. Sorry, I'm really in love with the sport now more than ever before. So, yeah.
You're trying all these different courses.
Yeah, while I still can, while this body still can, go. I'm having fun with friends. It's good for my body.
In my last question, you actually sort of touched on this food. what sort of food do you want to eat but you're not really allowed to have? And instead, what do you have?
Okay, I'm just thankful that we are in a Japanese restaurant because I can eat Japanese food. But a lot of the foods that have to do with carb, like for example, Italian food and noodles and stuff like pizza or ice cream. I know that when it comes to ice cream and soda, there are sugar-free, drinks and all, and that's fine. That's okay with me. But I really struggle keeping away from many times Filipino foods like barbecue or barbecue. Especially the way it's done back home. Sometimes I say, can I have one? Just one stick lang, I promise. Next thing I know, I have like 5 sticks already. But, and that affects my sugar levels. So what I do is I look for alternatives, or I just simply keep away from it. When I see it, I take something else so that I'm not hungry for it. And I've been doing that for the past 45, 46 years now. And so far, I think I've been doing a pretty good job at keeping away from foods that I'm really supposed to keep away from. Now, it doesn't mean that I cannot at all say, I can take pizza, but those have to be cautiously taken, and it has to be balanced with the insulin intake that I put into my body.
Well, thank you so much for answering my questions, and I wish you all the best concert ever.
I'm gonna give my all.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sheila.
Thank you so much. So it's only 3 questions and we've learned so much. How much more is susunod natin? Okay, from continued